Hi, my name is Susan Weimer, and I'm here with a video for Picket Fence Studio Stamps. I've joined their design team as of this month, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. These are really high quality stamps with some adorable designs, as well as this beautiful Peony Bouquet flower set, which I adore. I've made 4 cards with it. I think it's probably a record, because usually I typically use the stamp set once or twice. Ooh, don't want to admit that. So anyway, here I've taken some other angles of the card to show you that I foiled the surface of the card, the bouquet part of the stamp set. And I'm using Simon Says Stamps Soft Navy, Versamark. Here's the stamp set. Isn't it gorgeous? Some Nina cardstock, the Simon Says Stamp Wide Stripes background, and Ranger Detail Fine White. It's important that you use that, and some gold foil from Deco. I did try the Deco paste, but that did not work as well for me as doing the embossing method. And I followed that from Jennifer McGuire channel. She has a video, and on that I will try to link that down below in the descriptions. So I'm using my MISTI to work with this large background stamp. I've taken out the foam pad. I know most people will ink up the stamp and put the paper directly to the stamp and get really good coverage that way. But because of my trimmer, that doesn't work for me. I will smush the paper. It'll move. It's just not worth it. So this is what I do. I get out my MISTI. I take out the, oh gosh, that shot at my arms. Got to do my exercise program. Okay, so anyhow, I use my MISTI because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this. And this is a great stamp. Also the wide stripes, because there are coordinating sentiments I think that go with it. So here's one of the flower heads. There were 3 big flower heads in the stamp set, along with 2 buds, the main stem of the leaf, and another leaf image. What I left out was that I have treated my cardstock with an embossing buddy. An anti-static tool will do anything that you use to do that. And it's super important to use really on any embossing project, but particularly one where you're going to be foiling, because you really don't want any extraneous pieces of embossing powder, because they'll pick up the foil. So I actually should have left in here when I did it incorrectly and got a distressed foil look, I should say. So anyway, not my finest moment. So even when you use an embossing buddy or a powder tool, I think it's the EK Success powder tool is the other one, you can still get stray bits and pieces. And I am living here in humid North Florida, and you saw that I had to use a paintbrush. So have something small that you can wipe off the little pieces of embossing powder on there before you heat it up. So I'm treating it there, hitting up at the Versamark, and then stamping that down. Now my stamps are stained, and that is because they are high quality photopolymer stamps, and like I said, I've used them several times already. So I'm wiping off some stray powder. And again, you saw that I treated it with my tool. My house is humid, trust me. And yet the little parts are still there. And I'm not really sure why that happens. Wait a minute. I wonder if because the paper's probably a little bit like microscopically damp. Oh, that's probably what it is. I'll have to think of something else next time. Okay, so anyway, the stem did not join up with the bouquet, so I got out my Versamark embossing ink pen and just hit it with a little bit more to get it up into the flower, and then added my the embossing powder. So that's a handy little tool. That pen I've had probably for 10 years. It's never run out of ink. So I'm going to take some foil and cut it, and forgot that there's way more than just one sheet in there. I'm not sure what I was thinking. But that's okay. So now I have some pre-cut sheets, and I'm going to put it in this carrier. However, let me just stop for a moment and tell you what I'm doing next. I am stamping a sentiment from flying by to say hi from Picket Fence that says, "I'm so proud of you," in Hero Arts Bubblegum ink. Now let me go back to the foiling. This is actually an image that was foiled without the carrier sheet. I have the Scotch brand laminator. I think I got it on Amazon, and I had this setting on 5. I warmed it up for 20 minutes, and the foiling without the carrier sheet came out better. So here I am. I just trimmed it down so that this piece, I think, is about 3.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches. And I'm going to pop it up with some foam. And I know it's a very preppy card, but I'm making it for a very preppy person that I love. And I like to send my children cards to tell them how proud I am of them. And they work really, really hard, and I am really proud of them. So, and this is my daughter's wedding colors, navy, blue, and pink. So she'll love it. And so I'm just going to put the background onto a top folding A2 card. And I decided at this point that somehow I needed to pull the pink in with the blue with the foiling. And the blue and the foiling are neutral enough that I just felt I needed to get a pop of pink in there. Had I done this differently, I think if I'd had pink foil, I would have pink foiled it. Wouldn't that be cool? I need to go buy some. And anyway, so I think I will do this again once I get some pink foil and reverse the card. She'll never know it's the same card. Oh, maybe she will. So in the comments below, I'm just curious, how long have you gone without using a tool that you just bought? This was a year. I've gone longer, but I can't remember. So I'll confess to a year. I have some scrapbooks that haven't been used, and they're probably 5 years old at least. So I'm going to use the Novo Deluxe adhesive to add the sequins. And then I'm going to fill them with glossy accents like Kelly Latavola does, just because that helps them stay in place. I'm getting much better success with mailing. So thank you for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really love it if you subscribe to my channel. If you already have subscribed, thank you so much. That really helps. And please visit my blog for more details on these products. And I will have a couple of other cards coming in the next few days. So thank you again for being here with me today, and enjoy your day, and have fun.